My name is Chloë Bean, LMFT, and I'm here to walk you through 3 different ways that I help clients calm their nervous system in real time when they're feeling pretty overwhelmed with panic and anxiety and rumination that they can't stop. So the first one is orienting, and this one requires you to use your senses. So you drop out of the head and come into the body, which is the first part of what makes these practices somatic. So, one way to start is to find a comfortable position. You can be sitting, standing up, or laying down, right? Whatever feels the most accessible for you to just start to notice some things that you're seeing around you. We want to look for maybe 1 or 2 things in your environment that feel grounding, nurturing, or calming. So take your time with that. Maybe looking for color that stands out. And that's my cat. So the next one is to also notice sounds around you. And again, this practice is neutralizing what you're sensing. So I do recommend looking around for pleasant things or listening for pleasant sounds. Um, but if that's not accessible, you want to go with neutral. Maybe the least unpleasant thing you hear, the least unpleasant thing that you see, and noticing texture that you're feeling could be something you can feel with your hands or your feet, maybe the temperature in your space as well. Yeah, and just if there's any sense of smell, right? Taking in the space. Maybe there's a candle nearby or some lotion or just a smell that the room has. And notice how your body is responding now to staying focused with the sensations you're picking up, right? The information that's coming into your body. Yeah, and just seeing what feels different now, if anything, right? Maybe there was some tension somewhere. Maybe you were having racing thoughts. So just, what it's like to have a little pause with some focus there. Okay, and the next one I will show you is called resourcing. And this is a practice where you can think of a image of a protector or a time where you felt protected. So whatever feels easier to access. So if you're choosing the protector, this could be literally anything. There's no wrong answer. It could be something made up. It could be something from a movie, someone that you know. It could be an animal or an, um, something in nature or a figure. And if you're choosing an image, it could be a memory of a time you felt safe or protected, or it could again be from a movie or a story where you experienced or witnessed a scene or a moment of what protection would be like. And again, if you're having a bunch of thoughts or any stories you're starting to make, just come back to the body, notice what it's like to hold the protective image or the protector. And this is about focus and keeping your attention on what is feeling nurturing and supportive. And the last exercise here that I'm going to show you is resonance breathing. And this is when we extend the exhale just a little bit more length than the inhale. All right, so I'm going to start with some counting so that you don't have to think about it for this exercise and you can just follow along. So I'll do some inhales and exhales for a few rounds. All right, join in when you feel ready. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And coming back to your regular breathing. Maybe you take a nice inhale and nice exhale. So, if one of these exercises resonated with you the most, I recommend that you try it for a week and just even sensing, right? Like what feels different now when you first started this exercise or one of these exercises, right? That's always a nice way to measure and feel in real time the change, because that is so much of what we are looking for. We want to feel a little better, and these changes can be subtle, but the best practices I've seen that work are consistent. So choosing one that feels the most aligned with you, that felt like the most, oh, this feels interesting or curious or accessible. Scheduling it the same time every day, could be right before bed, when you wake up, on a lunch break, or maybe even on a walk, right? These are very easy to fit in and they only take a minute. So choosing one and giving yourself that time. Yeah, you deserve this break. So if any of these also brought up some material that you're wanting to work with, I recommend finding a trauma-informed therapist, and a somatic trauma therapist would be great because they can combine the body work, body awareness into the trauma work. And if you're in the state of California and you're interested in working together, I'm offering free consultations, and I provide weekly therapy virtually and 1 day a week in person in Los Angeles. And I'm also currently offering somatic EMDR trauma intensives, and I'm seeing great results. And we do some of these exercises in there too. So wherever you are on your journey, I support you and hope to see you soon.